So here's the list, fellas. You need to be able to lead, provide, protect, have emotional intelligence and emotional maturity, which actually go hand in hand. If you're lacking in any one of these 5 departments, you are going to have a more challenging time getting women to cooperate, respect, let alone submit to you.
I woke up in the morning, I say I need one of those. They got me trying all they clothes. They got me trying all they clothes. I swear to God, I never wear a dress.
What's good, YouTube? Wherever you're watching this video, I appreciate you for spending your time right here, right now. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining how to receive a woman's sexual submission. Before we get into the video, I want to say I appreciate all the new supporters, all the supporters who've been here from the start. Welcome to the channel if you're new, and let's get straight into it. Now, the very first way to receive a woman's sexual submission is to assert dominance and put her in her feminine. You need to realize the women of today are not like the women back in the day. The women back in the day, they didn't have conditional femininity. The women nowadays, they have conditional femininity for the right type of guy. So they're not naturally feminine 24/7. So you need to realize you have to assert dominance as a man and put her in her feminine for her to submit to you. Modern day women, they're able to work, they're able to provide for themselves. So a lot of the times they're masculine. And even some girls, they need a guy who's even more masculine than the average guy. They need a guy who's hyper masculine. So if you're not even a little bit masculine, let alone hyper masculine, you're not going to be able to make her submit. So you need to realize modern day women, they're masculine and they have conditional femininity. So you as a man, you have to assert some sort of dominance over this woman to let her be in an inferior position and look at you as a superior. You need to assert dominance and put her in her feminine. Now guys, you may be asking, how do I assert dominance? Well, this links into my very next point. You need to show you can lead. A woman is not going to submit to a man if she doesn't know he can lead. This is why a lot of the times when women are having to go out and work and it's a 50-50 type of household, you see them complain about it's not intimate enough, there's problems in the bedroom, because it's 50-50. A lot of the times you're not going to receive a woman's sexual submission if she doesn't see you as a leader. Now, if a woman is in an inferior position, you got to realize she's going to admire you, look up to you, and this is when you're going to receive her sexual submission. But if you're in a situation with a woman where she's the leader sometimes, you're the leader sometimes, you might, make a decision on something, she might make a decision on other things, you need to realize it's going to be hard for her to submit to you. One thing I've realized about women when it comes to sex, they want to have sex with people they look at as superiors. Women don't want to have sex with people they see as on their level or beneath them. Men, we'll date up, in the middle, down, sexually. So you gotta realize women are not the same. Women are not gonna date down, and most of the times they're not even gonna date on their level. A woman who's a 6'7", she's not a lot of the times going for the 6'7" she's going for the 8'9", and that's why she tends to believe sometimes in a delusional way that she's an 8 or 9, because she can bag the 8 or 9, because what did I say? Men will date down. So you need to realize you as a guy, you need to show you can lead, be in a leadership position. A lot of the times guys struggle to receive a woman's sexual submission because they haven't shown they can lead. Now guys, the very next thing, you need to create a safe space. Now what do I mean by create a safe space? Well, let me break it down like this. There's a reason the woman doesn't sleep with a nice guy. There's a reason for this, because she understands your programming and she understands that if she was to have sex with you and show her dark side of what she can really get down and do, the side that you were never taught about, if she shows you that, she knows she's going to receive a certain level of judgment. Even if you don't say anything out loud, she knows deep down inside you're judging her. But the bad boy, the arsehole who understands her nature, who understands her sexual nature and what she can really get down and do, she's not going to feel judgment around him because he already knows her for what she is. But a lot of you nice guys don't receive a woman's sexual submission because she knows your programming of her being a princess, and she's not going to run over that program. She's not going to do that. So guys, if a woman can feel comfortable around you, safe around you, feel like she's heard, feel like you're not going to judge her, you're not going to run your mouth to other people, guys, you're going to see another side of a woman. You're going to see another side of the woman you're dealing with, So typically, men don't receive that side of women because they're usually in a different type of perspective when it comes to viewing women. They usually view women, majority of men, they've been told women were princesses. So women, they don't really go for the average guy. They're going for guys who they consider bad boys, who know what type of time they're on. Now guys, last but not least, you need to be assertive. Be assertive. If you make a decision that, hey, we're going to this restaurant at this time on this day, you can't allow her to come in and now say, oh yeah, I want to do this instead, I want to do that instead. Because you gotta realize women are gonna do that. Women are gonna do that. They're gonna test your masculine frame. They're gonna test, does he budge? Does he move a little bit? Does he do this? Does he do that? Women are gonna test your masculine frame. So you need to realize if you make a decision, you need to stand on that decision. You can't let a woman waver you. You can't let a woman manipulate you. You need to stand on whatever you say. You need to stand on your decisions, because if a woman comes in and she's able to say, hey, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this, let's do that, she's gonna look at you as someone who can't run the house, or someone who's gonna let her walk all over him. So you need to realize, if you can become assertive, or you're already assertive, women are gonna submit to you naturally. Now guys, I appreciate every single one of you for watching this video. Wherever you did watch this video, I hope you have a blessed day and take care of yourself. I'm out.